Now for the rest of the news on the local market, I spoke to Bill Bishop, a senior client advisor at RBS Morgans. Well, Bill Bishop, more gains to finish the month and indeed the quarter. How convincing has this rally been?
Well, Ticky, considering that the market has come up 320 points in the last 2 weeks since the depths of the Japanese disaster, the market this week alone is up 100 points, and the All Ordinaries finished today at about 4,930. So despite some end-of-month profit-taking, I think the market has shown very strongly today, and in the teeth of the Australian dollar being up at record heights. It's reached for the sky again today, or overnight, up to $1.033 US. I think the market's shown itself to be remarkably resilient, and I think we had a perfectly acceptable levelling off today.
All right, we've also had those stronger than expected retail figures. What sort of impact did they have on retail stocks?
Well, the retail stocks didn't exactly shoot the lights out. The retail figures were slightly better than expected, up 0.5%. But broadly speaking, the discretionary retailers were up about 0.3%. Wesfarmers lost about 1.7%. And the non-discretionary retailer, well, particularly Woolworths, the lead one, it was up 0.5%. So it's very nice to see some improvement in retail figures after they've been front and central as struggling in the last 6 months.
Now, I see Telstra has gone for gallop in recent days. Is this a fundamental re-rating, do you think?
Well, it's difficult to say. Ticky. Today there has been plans laid to legislate for the new regulations around the broadband legislation, and I think there is some certainty surrounding Telstra now, which wasn't there a week or 10 days ago. So Telstra was up 4 cents at one stage today. Very nice to see. I think we'll have to wait a little longer and see how this legislation progresses and what form it takes to really make that decision as to whether it's a fundamental re-rating.
And finally, a Thai power producer has launched a bid for Transfield Services' 44% owned infrastructure fund. How's the market judging this deal?
Oh, Ticky, the market's judged this extremely well. Transfield Infrastructure Services was up nearly 20% at one stage as it received an 80% non-binding bid from a major Thai power producer. Transfield Infrastructure Services, as you know, is a major owner of a large suite of renewable energy stocks. So it's interesting to see that the quest for energy worldwide is now centring on Australia's assets.
Bill Bishop, thank you for joining us today.
That's a pleasure, Ticky.